Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is finally Lindsay's reaction to Avatar: The Last Airbender. You have never seen the show.
No.
You don't know anything about it.
Well, I
What do
saw
you
the
know about
movie when I was a child, but I literally don't remember anything about it.
Never mentioned that to me a singular time
I'm pretty
in the
sure
last
I did.
4 years. Nope.
Yes, I did.
Not a singular
Well,
time
I don't
ever.
know.
Never mentioned it even once the last 4 years.
Well, I don't actually remember really watching the movie because I remember it being on TV, but I don't remember anything that happened. I just remember like maybe watching like the start of it or something. And literally nothing else. Like, I literally don't remember anything about it.
That's very exciting to hear. So what you're saying is you've never seen it.
I've never
You
seen
don't know anything about it.
I'm saying, like, I feel like I did, but I don't remember anything about it. So also maybe I didn't.
You're so great at intros. I can't wait to leave all of this in for the YouTube video.
No.
Well, that's really good to hear, Lindsay. I'm really excited to show you this. I love the show. I watched all of it. I haven't seen, obviously, the Netflix thing that came out. I haven't seen that. I haven't read all of the comic books. I read like one of them. You guys probably know which one it was, the popular one that with the big stuff relating to one of the characters. Regardless, I've seen all of it. I love it. I watched it when I was little, but I didn't, obviously it was on TV, so I couldn't catch every episode and everything like that. But you know, once everything was streamable, then I like binged all of it and Korra and everything and loved it. And we're gonna get into all that right now. And Lindsay doesn't know anything and I know a lot and I'm not gonna spoil her on anything.
I'm excited.
I think you guys are really gonna like Lindsay's reaction to this. I think it's exactly the kind of thing, because Lindsay didn't watch a lot of TV growing up. She wouldn't have seen like a lot of stuff like this. But I think it's like I think it's the exact kind of thing that Lindsay would like. So I think you guys are gonna like her reaction to it. And if you really like it, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, you can check out Patreon to get some episodes ahead. I don't know how many, but you can check out Patreon. We have uncut reactions there, and we have early edited reactions like the ones you see on YouTube, but just earlier. And the uncuts are usually even more ahead of that. So patreon.com/BOLDcast is the way to find that. We also have a One Piece channel if you like One Piece. We have a completely separate channel that you can subscribe to just to get our One Piece reactions and videos and podcasts and stuff like that. So check out all that stuff. But most importantly, we hope you enjoy. We hope you leave a like and subscribe. Let's get right into this greatness.
Thing I know, it's the audio of just this.
Whoa, icebergs.
I did really like that introduction. I felt like it was just like very like short and to the point, but just got everything across.
It's not getting away from me this time. Watch and learn, Katara.
Sokka, look!
Shut up! I said it's not getting away from me.
Sokka, I caught one! Hey!
Why is it that every time I get soaked?
It's not magic, it's water bending.
If I had weird powers, I'd keep my weirdness to myself.
Sounds like someone's jealous.
I make muscles at myself every time I see my reflection in the water.
Yikes! Oh.
You call that left?
You don't like my steering? Well, maybe you should have water-bended us. Leave it to a girl to screw things up.
Wow.
Based.
You are the most sexist, immature, nut-brained. I'm embarrassed to be related to you. All the work around camp while you've been off playing soldier.
Katara?
Have you ever smelled your dirty socks? God bless it!
Katara, settle down!
No, you're on your own!
Okay, you've gone from weird to freakish, Katara.
He's so freaky.
He's alive.
Get back!
That would not be my first reaction to that. Oh, we have to help him get out of there. It's like some like freaky alien child just like flew out of the sea.
Sure, maybe I'll tell you something about Katara. Get ready for
I
a lot
love
of guys
those.
like that.
Finally. Uncle, do you realize what this means?
I won't get to finish my game.
It means my search. It's about to come to an end. It has to be him.
Oh, it's just the celestial light. I don't want you to get too excited over nothing. Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming?
I don't need any calming tea. I need to capture the avatar.
I feel like you do need some calming
Set a
tea.
course for the light. Stop.
Stop. Come closer. What is it? Will you go penguin sledding with me?
What?
Sure. I guess. What's going on here?
You tell us. How'd you get in the ice?
I'm not sure. Appa! Are you alright? Wake up, buddy.
You hear the kalimba?
He's so cute. He's like the cat bus with multiple legs.
Kinda, yeah.
That thing?
My flying bison.
Right. And this is Katara, my flying sister.
Ew.
Don't worry, it'll wash out. So, do you guys live around here?
Don't answer that.
The animation's so
Did you see
good.
that crazy bolt of light? He was probably trying to signal the fire navy.
You can tell by that evil look in his eye. The paranoid one is my brother. You! I'm Ang.
You just sneezed 10 feet in the air.
Really? It felt higher than that. Airbender. Sure am.
I think I got midnight sun madness. I'm going home to where stuff makes sense.
Good luck.
Appa and I can give you a lift.
I have this flying bison right here.
Override.
Oh no.
I love how on board she is.
Snot monster.
Some other kind of monster will come along and give you a ride home.
Oh, that other guy is coming over here, so you know maybe you could hitch a ride with him.
Great idea.
Appa, yip yip.
Well,
Wow. That was truly amazing.
he's still swimming. He's doing his best.
Why are you smiling at me like that? I was smiling.
Look at how cute.
Isn't he good?
I love his tail.
Man needs his rest, even if you're right. And the avatar is alive. You won't find it. Grandfather and great-grandfather all tried and failed.
Their honor didn't hinge on the Avatar's capture. This coward's 100 years in hiding are over.
Hey, what you thinking about? Guess I was wondering. You're being an airbender and all? If you had any idea what happened to the Avatar, I knew people that knew him, but I didn't. Just curious. Good night. Sleep tight.
So sad.
Whoa.
Hey, wake
Isn't
up.
that so cool?
It's okay. We're in the village now.
Got like tattoos all over his body.
This is the entire village. The entire village. Dang.
Well, no one has seen an airbender in 100 years. We thought they were extinct.
This is my grandmother.
Call me Gran.
What is this, a weapon?
It's for airbending.
Whoa.
Magic.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Not magic, airbending. Control the air currents around my glider and fly.
Humans can't fly.
Check dick.
Isn't that cool?
I was, like all the kids are so on board, and the grandma's just like.
Oh, my watchtower! Great. Waste time all day long.
You're a waterbender.
No more playing. Come on, Katara, you have chores.
I finally found a bender to teach me.
Katara, try not to put all your hopes in this boy.
I sense he's filled with much wisdom.
Again. No, power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles. The breath becomes energy, extends past your limbs and becomes fire.
Enough. I've been drilling this sequence all day.
You are impatient. You have yet to master your basics. Drill it again.
The sages tell us that the Avatar is the last airbender. He must be over 100 years old by now. Century to master the 4 elements. I'll need more than basic firebending to defeat him. You will teach me the advanced set.
First, I must finish my roast duck.
He's had 100 years to practice.
Surely.
For without courage, how can we call ourselves men?
I gotta pee.
Listen, until your fathers return from the war, they're counting on you to be the men of this tribe.
But I really gotta go.
Who else has to go?
Real men pee their pants. We don't take breaks.
Everything freezes in there.
Katara, get him out of here. Stop it right now. What's wrong with you?
He's probably fluffy like a cloud.
What war?
You're kidding, right?
He has whiskers?
And 4 arms, 4 wings,
Right?
flippers.
Some radiation going on. Everyone's got like an extra set of limbs and a weird tail.
I think there's some theories about that.
And they're so cute.
I have a way with animals.
Are you sure?
Help you catch a penguin if you teach me waterbending. Deal. Just one little problem. I'm an airbender, not a waterbender. Isn't there someone in your tribe who can teach you? You're looking at the only waterbender in the whole South Pole. What about the North Pole? There's another water tribe up there. We haven't had contact with our sister tribe in a long time. It's not exactly turn right at the second glacier. I have a flying bison. Papa and I can personally fly you to the North Pole. I mean, I don't know.
It's a lot.
I've never left home before.
Easy, let's just go to the other side of the world.
Catching penguins is an ancient and sacred art.
Look at how good they are.
Still are a kid.
I haven't done this since I was a kid. He says she still is a kid.
Whoa.
Good. Look at the animation.
Whoa.
Whoa. What is that? Fire Navy ship. And a very bad memory for my people. Egg, stop. We're not allowed to go near it. The ship could be booby-trapped. Want to be a bender, you have to let go of fear.
Spooky.
It's so dangerous.
Did you just clear your throat? Just like,
This ship has haunted my tribe since Gran was a little girl, part of the Fire Nation's first attacks. Back up. I have friends all over the world, even in the Fire Nation. I've never seen any war. How long were you in that iceberg? A few days, maybe? I think it was more like 100 years. What? That's impossible. Do I look like a 112-year-old man to you? Think about it. You don't know about it because you were in there that whole time.
It's really sad.
I
it
can't
is really
believe it.
sad.
I'm sorry, Aang. Somehow there's a bright side to all this. I did get to meet you. Come on, let's get out of here.
I mean, he is taking it pretty well, all things considered.
This place
Yeah.
is creepy.
That was a pretty traumatic thing to learn.
What's that you said about booby traps?
Oh my god.
What?
Uh-oh. Hold on tight.
The music is so good.
Oh no.
Why
Shit.
exile for his old age? Where's my uncle? I found the Avatar.
Shit.
as well as his hiding place.
How do they leave it off like that? With like, it's like it makes it seem like, oh, they're not.
Wait. Oh, it's so good. It's a classic. Sorry to interrupt you. It's just you gotta listen to the ending theme. Sorry, what were you saying?
It's kind of crazy to end it off like with something like that. Like it's like you're like, oh, in like a few episodes they'll get found. It's like, no, literally literally instantly finds him in the first episode. And then leaves it off like that. It's like, oh, he's pretty agile for his old age.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's really good.
And then it just makes you wonder, like what's gonna happen? Is this guy just gonna roll in and destroy this entire village in like episode 2 of this show? Probably not. But then at the same time, it's like, well, what's he gonna do? Just like see him and then be like, oh, I guess he's a kid. They've been anticipating like fighting this like master. He's like so good. He's like the best anyone's ever seen, and he's 100 years old, and you know, so powerful. But it's just like a kid who barely knows how to do anything and is just like running around, sliding around on penguins and stuff.
But he says he's not even the Avatar.
Yeah.
He knew people who knew them.
But I feel like he probably he probably became that when he like did that like crazy thing, right? Like when he like cased himself in ice. You know, I don't know how it works, or if there can be two at the same time, or if it's like the other one died and then he like got that power. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know, like when like there's like crazy pressure and then you get like that crazy power up. So in that moment he would be able to wield whatever water or ice or whatever stuff allowed him to do that. But then he has no memory of that because he like turned it, like his eyes went all crazy and he was all glowing and stuff.
Yeah. And
he was when they like first saw him, and then he wakes up and he's just like has no memory of that really, other than he has this crazy dream nightmare about it. But I assume he has no idea how he did that or like why that happened, you know. I really like the sky bison.
Appa? You like how they tell him to fly? Yep. It's a classic.
And then he just doesn't fly.
He just woke up from a really long nap. I never put it together that they're both sneezing. I guess it's because they're like cold, or that it's like they just woke up like, you know, I don't know, it's stuffy in there, or they're just exposed to the air. I wonder why they made them both sneeze. Like it's what you do when you wake up. You just start sneezing and blowing loogies all over the place.
Yeah, it's very cute so far. I love when they're like all looking at him and he's just like, what's the matter? It's like, well, your clothes are outrageous. They don't match they don't match the village color scheme at all.
Yeah.
I love that, and I love him showing. I feel like the terrain of this place is so cool, and it makes him really stand out visually.
Right, yeah.
Because it's like orange and blue, and he has like the blue tattoos, which like in his personal design is really cool to have like the orange and yellows with the blue. But even more so when everyone else here is wearing blue, it's all like ice and ocean and stuff. So he just sticks out so much. I feel like it's really cool just in terms of design and making a really eye-catching character, and like the show in general and the style and everything. I feel like works really good.
What do you think of Katara and Sokka, and what do you think of the characters?
I like them. I feel like it's so funny how she's just like, she's clearly more powerful than she thinks that she is, but has no idea how to do anything.
Yeah, she doesn't have a teacher.
Yeah, I guess it's showing that like the powers can be kind of linked to your emotions, because when she's getting all mad here, she's able to break apart this giant iceberg, whereas when she's like really trying, she can make like a tiny little ball of water and encapsulate a fish, which is still really impressive, but nowhere near on the level of what she was just accidentally doing here.
Yeah.
And then that also kind of goes into the idea of, you know, if you're under a lot of stress, then you can kind of surpass your limits a little bit, which makes sense in that moment where Aang was getting encased in ice.
Yeah.
How it's like if he had the potential to become the Avatar, or like had that within him, if he like hit it in that critical moment where he thinks he's gonna die. And I don't know about these like fire guys.
Fire Nation, the Fire Navy.
Prince
Zuko. And his uncle.
I do honestly, I like his uncle. He seems
chill.
Pretty chill. He's like, you know, just settle down. and stop being crazy, but you know, doesn't want to listen to reason and is just like, oh, I need to go and find the Avatar and kill him or whatever, and you know,
Capture him.
capture him. But
Yeah, and his uncle's saying you're not gonna find him because your father, your grandfather, and your great grandfather all looked for the Avatar and they never found him.
But he has just found him
He did.
in a miraculous stroke of luck.
Aang says he's not the Avatar.
He says he's not the Avatar. So I don't know if this guy's gonna believe him. If you just want, yeah, I'm not the Avatar. Okay, cool. See you later, kid.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he will believe him since they're anticipating an old man. Then maybe they won't believe it. But I feel like it's still pretty suspicious that he's an Airbender anyway.
Yeah.
And apparently there's no other
Apparently
ones.
there's none left.
Yeah,
It's been 100 years, and yeah, Aang didn't even know that he was away for that long. And he
and
woke up 100 years later, and now he's alone.
yeah, that's
no
really,
one else
honestly,
like him.
really, really depressing.
Yeah.
Like, the
It's
more you
pretty
think
bad.
about it, just the more sad it is. And how he's just still trying to have a lot of fun, but, like, everyone he knows is
Do
dead.
you like the penguin?
I
penguin
love the penguins.
racing
They're, like,
side?
almost like seals and penguins kind of combined with
Mm-hmm.
the way their faces are, or otters or something. They're very cute.
Very nice.
I like all the, like, double wings, and I like the tails.
Yeah.
The tails are really cute.
You better get ready for a lot of cute animals. There's so many
I'm
good
so
animals.
excited.
in
And
this.
what were those? There was like, I think they were like more like seals or something earlier on that got woken up, and they were so cute.
At the beginning of the show? Or
Yeah,
when was that?
it was when the like beam was shooting up into the sky, and it was waking them up, and they were so cute. I want to look at them again. Look at them. Look at their ears.
They're like tiger
Yeah.
seals.
They're really
Very cool.
cute.
And their little teeth.
Mm-hmm. They're so cute. Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just smiling so wide whenever Appa was around.
Because he's so cute. Look at him.
He's a very good guy.
I mean, I guess that's at least one person that's not dead from his
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, it's like his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And he can fly. And apparently they're gonna go fly Appa
To the North Pole.
Northern Pole, the North Pole, Northern Water Tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was potentially other water benders there, and she's the only one left here. Mm-hmm. And all the men went off to war.
Yes.
They went off to fight the Fire Nation. That's why Sokka's there, like, trying to be the man of the
Yeah.
tribe, like, leading
He's
everybody, and he's trying to whip everybody into shape, but he's literally the only, like, man there. Like, everyone else is a baby
Yeah,
or
toddler.
or a woman.
Yeah, yeah,
And their mom died a long time ago.
yeah. And there's that ship that they were on, the fire ship. That's like, oh, this was a really bad day.
memory.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if their mom died, like, in that, if they, like, came there and destroyed everything.
Yeah, the show just looks so good. And it's a very good show. You really like it so far?
I really like it so far. I feel
knew
like
you'd love
this episode is such a good
It's a good intro.
intro to it, because like you get the start where it's just like, this is what happened, like this is the backstory, and I feel like it just kind of like lays it all out there, and then you're like, okay, and then you get into it and you just get to like kind of like chill out with the characters for a second. You get a bit of their personalities, where she's like, you know, water bending, and then he's just like, oh, watch me get this fish, like, you know, thinks he's such a badass even though he's not really, like he's trying really hard to be.
And he's so cocky too. He's just like, oh, magic
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, people can't fly.
It's like,
Last time I checked, it's like
yeah, it's like he clearly is like struggling with the responsibility of like being like the only man, even
He
though
he
he's
wants-
like
needs to be a
whatever,
leader, but
like
he's- yeah.
12 or 13.
I think, yeah.
So he's feeling like he needs to prove himself as this like manly provider. You know, I can catch this fish, and I
Yeah.
can.
Let me show you how to catch a
Just because
fish.
you have magic powers, that doesn't match up to my skills
Mm-hmm.
that I've learned and that I was taught by, you know, all like the men of this group. So it's just like, you know, he, you know, is obviously being a bit of a shithead,
Yeah.
but it's kind of obvious how
There's something behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how he's acting out essentially in a very childish way of like this kid who's put in this position, and there's no one else even close to his age group other than his sister. So like all the other kids are really little, you know, he's like trying to lead them, but they're just too little to even be led, really. Like it's not like it's not like a Naruto and Konohamaru situation where the kids are like so eager to like learn from him and like, oh, show me how to catch this fish, or show me how to like use this weapon or something like that. It's just like he's trying to like rally the troops, and they're like, we just want to play.
Yeah, they're 4 and 5
yeah,
years
where they're like,
old.
we have to pee.
Yeah, well, you hit on the head. He pretty much has something to prove. Yeah, it seems like, and he just, you know, he's kind of struggling to find his place there.
Also, a bit of like jealousy or I don't know, like resentment, but like the fact that his sister basically has like this magical ability, but he still feels like he needs to prove himself with like the normal way. Like, oh, so what? You can like try and catch a fish with water, but I'm gonna try and catch a fish with this spear because I don't need to rely on something like that or even take that into consideration because, you know, you can't really do anything with it yet. So I'm gonna like keep on my own path. Oh, so what? You can fly. Oh, whatever. Like it's like, you know, he feels like that's almost just a distraction, kind of in a way from what his goals and what he's trying to achieve. He doesn't have any of that, so it's kind of irrelevant to him, you know.
Well, I think we should move on to the next one. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon to see more right now, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.